Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Dr. Prabha Matapati. She has a long legacy of Ayurveda and homeopathic treatment, and husband and wife together, they are running a Shubhra Ayurveda Center. And this is very popular in Bengaluru. And apart from that, she is very passionate about bringing health consciousness among the people. And she believes in the holistic health. Though she is a pediatric dietitian, she takes care and advises people. And her own YouTube, she is very popular as a person who teaches how to live. And today we welcome her. Welcome, Prabha. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you,
to
madam.
have us on
Namaste.
our show. Nowadays drinking coffee has become such a habit. Every Tom, Dick, and they keep
Yes.
on drinking, whether they are in the what to say corporate place or a government place. No, they just keep on taking coffee break, and then they become argumentative and keeping talking. And
Yes.
many a times, no, they start their day with the coffee. What do you say
Yes.
about it?
See, this starting your day with the coffee is not good habit actually, and it is not good for all people. Right after waking, your body naturally produces cortisol. Actually, that is called a wake up hormone. So if you wake up if you wake up early in the morning, and if you are adding the caffeine to your body at that moment when the cortisol is naturally producing, then some people experiences in a longer duration acidity, not within. If you are starting a coffee early morning 1 or 2 days, it won't happen anything, but after a months together or after years together, you start experiencing acidity and faster heart rate and anxiety. And
Yes.
drinking coffee in empty stomach can causes acid reflux actually.
Okay. Okay.
And many people, they will eat a tea along with the tea coffee. They will take a biscuits. They used to take a rusk. This is a very bad habit. So if
Because
you
that's
want
all
to
a
take a
trans fat.
coffee,
That contains trans fats,
trans
maida,
fat,
and sugar,
absolutely.
which is not good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That suddenly increases your blood glucose level. So better, what we suggest is wake up early in the morning, have a 1 to 1.5 hour, 1.5 glass of water, then walk 100 steps. Then take
Okay.
a protein
And
and
that too,
fiber rich
warm
food.
water with a half a lemon and honey will be extremely good. It can prevent cancer as well as keep up your blood very pure.
Yes,
Very good.
yes.
Excellent. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what. So what I say is, if you eat a breakfast with the rich protein and rich fiber, after
Mm.
eating your breakfast, after 60 to 90 minutes, you can go with the coffee with the less
Mm.
milk and less sugar. That would be grateful to you, not like empty stomach early in the morning. It is not preferable.
Yeah, and many people, they don't get sleep if they drink coffee. And there are people who think that they can sleep better if they drink coffee. Which is the truth and which is the myth?
Yes, see, falling asleep is not the same as getting quality sleep.
Okay.
Caffeine, what will happen is caffeine blocks the adenosine receptors in the brain.
Mm. Mm.
Adenosine, it is a chemical. It gives us
Mm.
signals that your body needs a rest in
Mm.
terms of yawning, what we can say
Mm.
in the normal
Mm.
words. So even if you fall asleep also,
Mm.
caffeine may reduce, yes, this will reduce the deep sleep. The people, if they are waking up early morning, they are
Mm.
not completely fresh. They feel like another 1 cup of coffee I will drink, then mostly I will become fresh. This type of feeling they start getting. So
Yes.
that's why many people wake up tired despite sleeping 7 to 8 hours, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. And deep sleep is very, very important because that is the time when the lymphatic system removes all the wastage from the brain and make the brain
Yes,
very fresh. And if you want the brain to be recharged and be very fresh in the morning, you have to have a good sleep at night. And that
yes,
is disturbed by coffee, and there is no doubt about it. Now,
yes,
many a times, these people, they are not happy with drinking once or twice. It becomes very addictive. And suppose
yes.
they don't drink, they get the headache. What is the cause for that?
And this is what I exactly
Yeah.
habit actually. They made it as an habit. They are habituated. It is not a habit.
Okay.
It is an habituated.
Okay.
Caffeine, what will happen means caffeine, what it does, it gives
Mm.
it temporarily blocks the adenosine receptors in the brain, making you feel more alert. This hormone makes you feel more alert. With this regular heavy intake, your brain adopts to this caffeine. So if you suddenly stop this caffeine, your body and your mind experiences like fatigue, poor concentration, headache, irritability. These are all what we'll call it as a caffeine withdrawal symptoms.
Okay. Okay.
Which is why this is why reducing caffeine, it should be in a like what we'll call it as a gradual. It is not sudden. So all the if you are having habituated with the coffee, tea, or any habituated with the some medicines, painkillers, they are having a tapering doses like this. If you are drinking a 4 or 3 cups of coffee, one week you reduce it to 2 cups, another week you reduce it to 1 cup. Like tapering, you make it, then you reduce the quantity of your coffee.
Okay. Okay. Now, by looking at the Westerners, people have started drinking black coffee, a huge mug they will carry, and then, all over they are walking with the coffee mug as if it is a big trophy. They think that they are obese. And on top of that, they think that by drinking black coffee, they will reduce the weight. Is it true?
No, it is absolutely not, madam.
Mm.
Nothing it is. See, during the weight loss treatment, some people are very much habituated to this tea and coffee. They say that I can't reduce coffee or I can't skip coffee. So what we suggest is go for a without milk, without sugar, black coffee. This what will happen for fatty people also, and in liver diseases also. We will
Fatty
prefer to
liver,
go for a
when they have
black
the fatty
coffee.
liver.
Yes, that cleans your liver. In fact. So what we'll say is for their addiction without milk and without sugar. So usually we will reduce the sugar content during the weight loss. So during the weight loss, it is not due to coffee you are reducing your weight, but for your addiction we are telling you to take a black coffee. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. In fact, caffeine doesn't cause carcinoma or the cancer. It
Yes, yes.
directly does not cause the heart attack, but it increases the heart rate, it increases the blood pressure. And if they have
Absolutely.
already got a pre-existing high blood pressure, and that may shoot up again. And those who have already got the heart disease, for them, heart rate increase, BP rise may have a burden on the heart. And apart from that, nowadays the people going to the gym, they have started
Mm.
taking the energy drink, and that
Yes.
contains a very high amount of caffeine. What do you say about that?
See, for the people, they are going to gym. I'm not only talk about the this coffee. I also wanted to tell about the whey proteins nowadays they are taking. See, we are having the plant proteins also, animal proteins also. It
Hmm,
is
hmm,
allowed to depend upon their staple foods.
hmm, hmm,
They can take, and
hmm,
we prefer not to take a packed whey proteins or not
hmm,
be habituated with these coffee powders.
hmm, hmm.
No. So yet times it is depends upon you the quantity, and it is depends upon the time, and it is depends upon the procedure how you are taking.
Hmm.
Along with some other maida products, if you are taking, is it definitely causes one or the other way, it affects your body.
Okay, okay. In fact, many people do not know how the coffee came to India. In the
Ha, that's
17th
true.
century, Baba Budan, he was a Sufi sant, He came from Yemen after going to Mecca and finishing Mecca Medina pilgrimage. While coming, what he did was he used to feel that people drinking coffee, they were very energetic and they were very alert. So in his beard, he hid about 5 seats, because they never used to allow anyone to take the seats outside Yemen or the Arab countries, because once they are roasted, they were exported, but not the raw ones, because
Yes.
they didn't want anyone to have, they wanted to have the monopoly for themselves. So he came and planted here in Chikmagaluru, which is called as a Baba Budangiri, or Dattapita is there. And then it
Yes.
spread to Wayanad and Coorg and other places. And in Coorg, Sakama was the first one. She had a coffee estate. She
Yes.
introduced a coffee center in Bangalore. And she had, that is a Sakama coffee center only. And that's how people got addicted, and it is so refreshing and so nice that the people started thronging for the drinking coffee. But coffee in moderation is good, but coffee excess is not good. What do you say?
Yes, madam, absolutely. And I wanted to add a one point here. I say that coffee naturally you can drink in a limited quantity in a correct time. Nowadays, processed food they are making like a cold coffee,
Yes.
whipped cream with coffee, and cold coffee with ice cream, and hazelnut coffee. Many types of coffees we are watching actually. If you want to have a coffee, nicely you enjoy your natural coffee, what I say. Not
The
like this because,
filter coffee in a small
yes,
cup, about 3
at
to
very
4
less
milligrams
quantity.
caffeine. Yeah, 3 to 4 milligrams. That is fine. Yes.
And one thing I wanted to add in these youngsters actually, if you want to drink a coffee, if you want to take a coffee breaks, first keep this in the mind that you are drinking, your body is taking enough amount of water. One thing. Second thing, your body is having a 7 to 8 hours of good sleep. And third, you are with a regular exercise or a walking, and complete with a balanced diet. And
Yes.
along with this, if you are having a little bit of coffee here and there, then this will not cause a issue. Apart from that, during lunchtime, if you are, and during snacks time, if you are having your coffee, that will definitely affect your health.
Yeah, and that too, what they're doing is they order for the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, which contains about 40 milligrams of caffeine, and along with the phosphoric acid and whatnot, and 20 to 30 spoons of sugar in that, and
Yes.
that too with the ice, and that is going to ruin their food and all the food habits. So thank you very much, Dr. Prabha, for
Thank you,
giving
madam. Thank you
such
so much.
beautiful and lovely practical tips to the youngsters. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, for man. Thank you for inviting me. I'm very much grateful to you. Thank you.
Thank you.